Hello, YouTubers! The new Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another Doctor Who DVD review, and yes, we still celebrating Doctor Who's 50th anniversary. So, tonight we're still continuing to showcasing Doctor Who and the monsters. This time, I'm doing Davros. Yes, the creator of the Daleks. So, let's begin with the Tom Baker 6-part story, Doctor Who, Genesis of the Dalek. I gotta tell you, this movie, the TV show, it is fantastic. Great serial, and also great incidental music. I love this episode. It's a good episode of the 12th season. Tom Baker continued the menace with Davros in the 1979 adventure Destiny of the Dalek. Awesome, well-performance story, and I tell you, the Daleks, it is fantastic in the serial. And even though it marks the first appearances of Lalla Ward as regenerated Romana. It's a very intriguing story. This particular broadcast transmitted on September 1st to the 22nd, 1979. Oh, I forgot to mention the transmission for Genesis of the Dalek. It was transmitted on March 8th to April 12th, 1975. This venture is fantastic. But, however, Daleks will haunt the Fifth Doctor again in this 2-part adventure, Doctor Who Resurrection of the Daleks Special Edition. I tell ya, this is a very good Dalek story, and it has some great incidental music. Sadly to see Tegan go, it's a good episode. However, it marks the appearances of Commander Liddon. Awesome story, and Terry Malloy did an awesome job playing Davros. Very good performances throughout the story. But Colin Baker has to face Davros in a 2-part story, Revelation of the Dalek. This is remarkable. Another Dalek story. It is fantastic to watch, and sadly to say, put the show on an 18-month hiatus, but it is good. And Clyde Swift's appearances as Jubilee is fantastic. And they killed the DJ off in this particular story, but some say it's a scary story, but I disagree. It's a wonderful episode. But next up, Davros had to take against the 7th Doctor in the 4-part adventure, Remembrance of the Dalek Special Edition. This is the very best Daleks and Davros story. I love this episode. It's a great opening to the 25th season, and even though the Daleks was taken over and possessed by the little girl, and this is fantastic. Good to see these Daleks battle at Coal Hill School. Very charming. I love this episode. However, the Dalek continues with Davros in the 2-part story of the David Tennant era, Doctor Who, Stolen Earth, and Journey's End. Stolen Earth is a very okay story. It's very underrated. It marks the return of Rose Tyler with the help of Mickey, Jack Harkness, Martha Jones. And Journey's End is a final story for Catherine Tate is Donna Noble. It's a very emotional story after the doctor wiped Donna's memory. This is a good story. Davros has been taken prisoners by the Supreme Dalek. So to recap for this story, Genesis of the Daleks, very good 6-part story. Destiny of the Daleks, it's a very watchable story. I love this. And the Resurrection of the Daleks Special Edition, it's a very good Peter Davison story. I highly recommend to get this episode. Along with Revelation of the Dalek, it's very good, charming story with the Daleks battle Colin Baker. And at the end, he tell him, "He is regenerated, you fool!" Remembrance of the Dalek, very best Dalek story, and also one of my favorite Sylvester McCoy stories. Turn Left and Journey's End, fantastic story. Well, that's gonna bring. Let me line this back up to show you guys. Okay, that's it, and that's the Doctor Who, the monster, the Davros. Next time in my monster collection, we're looking at the review of the Cybermen. Make sure to comment down below, and we'll see you next time.